Rush Limbaugh reveals the White House leaker, Steve Bannon. Alleged leaks have caused countless problems for both the president and the GOP since Donald Trump's inauguration last January. In August 2017, Attorney General Jeff Sessions even announced a crackdown in the Justice Department in an attempt to curb the leaks, but the culprit was never found until now. Radio host Rush Limbaugh says he thinks he knows who the leaker is. On his Thursday show, Limbaugh said the person sharing sensitive information with the press is none other than former Trump strategist Stephen Bannon. Everybody believes and everybody knows. Limbaugh said on Thursday that it was widely assumed that Bannon was the source of the leaks. That might come as a surprise to some. Limbaugh told listeners, "The thing that I think everybody believes and that everybody knows is that most of the leaking that was coming out of the Trump White House was Steve Bannon." Limbaugh went on to cite a 180-degree flip in Bannon public statements between earlier interviews and recent quotes found in an upcoming book on the administration by Michael Wolff, titled Fire and Fury, Inside the Trump White House. Limbaugh said, "Bannon is all over the place. You go back to his 60 Minutes interview where he was praising Trump to the hilt and he was saying that the Russian investigation was bogus and there was nothing to it. And now in this book he quoted as saying that Trump and Donald Trump Jr. were committing treason by dealing with the Russians." According to the book, Bannon is quoted as saying that Trump Jr. meeting with the Russians was treasonous and that there was no way that the president didn't know about the meeting, even possibly meeting with them himself. More intrigue. Limbaugh posited that the only reason Bannon was given the job of chief White House strategist was because of possible pressure from Robert Mercer, a former supporter of both Bannon and his work at Breitbart. Mercer no longer supports Bannon, and Mercer's daughter, who now controls his funding, has pulled her support as well. Limbaugh remarks come in the wake of a public feud between Bannon, who was terminated from the administration, and President Trump, who has slammed Bannon several times on Twitter, including on Friday, when he also conceded that the leaker must have been Bannon. Trump has also accused Bannon of having lost his mind, and called him an opportunist. Meanwhile, Trump lawyers recently served Bannon with a cease and desist letter, saying that his statements to Wolff constituted a violation of his employment agreement, which included an anti-defamation clause.